What's up, gang, and welcome back to another edition of Road Trippin with the Rudes.
Hi, guys.
And today, we're going to be doing the real review of Hawkeye.
Yes. Guys, this is our Rudes Real Review. Full on spoilers. We are going to discuss everything. So, before we do that, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for joining. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like this video. We will have more reviews, more travel, and more things Rudes coming your way.
That's right.
If you've been riding with us all along, thank you so much. Please be sure to join the conversation in the comments so that we know that you're here.
Yeah. And listen, guys, I know you missed us last week. The holiday kind of threw our schedule off with these recordings, but
I blame the tryptophan in the turkey.
Listen, that turkey, boy.
That turkey tryptophan.
Put your boy to sleep.
Honestly, though, this was a much anticipated series. This is coming off of what was the Eternals. We'll include our review for that. There was a lot riding on this, and last week they aired episode 1 and episode 2. And I needed a moment, guys. I really needed a moment. You know, they say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Ooh, actually, it kind of like went hand in hand.
So what we will do is we'll kind of condense and we'll go through episode 1 through 3. And then you'll see us every week with the episodes going forward.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Okay. Marvel has taken us elsewhere, right? Why would I worry about tracksuits when my travel is interstellar now? Okay? These Earth problems, it's ghetto.
Listen.
I can't. Episode 3, and I'm jumping here, guys.
Oh, hold up. I warned y'all. I told y'all.
But listen.
When Black Widow happened, I told y'all Earth-based stuff really ain't it no more.
Episode 3, I got excited at the mention of dragons, and I thought we were going to get some Shang-Chi action maybe later on down the line with this series.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, if this is your first time, we don't discuss. We wait until we're here with you.
Yeah. I mean, they set some things up.
To go a week without even talking about how distraught I was for the first 2 episodes was
Oh, that should let y'all know, actually, how trash the joint was.
Okay.
The first 2 episodes, it was hard for me to stay awake.
Yes, that is true. Episode 1 was Never Meet Your Heroes. It starts in the Battle of New York City in 2012. I will say this. I appreciated seeing Hawkeye because I don't recall Hawkeye being in. I know he was there.
Don't play my.
Do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
I don't remember that scene.
Jumping off the roof.
I don't remember that scene.
That's his moment. That's his moment in the MCU. What are you talking about? How don't you remember that? That's crazy.
A moment of silence for his moment because I don't remember it. So I was happy to see that. I was happy to meet a young cat with her father and, you know, their gorgeous home in New York, their high rise, right? Mm-hmm. And then instead of so it was funny because there were moments of clarity from this team and then it just went to I don't know what, right? Okay. So we got a great intro because Kat grows up.
Yes, I thought that was
intro
dope.
In the animation, which was amazing.
I thought that was dope.
Unfortunately, in the Battle of New York, she loses her father, right? And she sees Hawkeye as saving the day. That is her adventure. Mm-hmm. I love the intro, how we see her growing up.
Yeah, because it saved time, right? On having to see that happen through an entire episode. So they just showed you right there in the intro. I thought that was dope.
Amazing. So I was confused as to...
That was well executed.
I was confused as to what happened once we got live to present day. We meet Kat present day and she's still about that bow and arrow life. She's destroying her college tower. Hawkeye's in New York with his kiddos. Which, in the preview, I thought, oh my... Is there trouble in the Hawkeye household?
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that there's not. Mom is still in the picture. She just wasn't there.
Right.
How funny was it when Hawkeye took his children to Captain America Broadway play Rogers?
Yeah, like Hamilton.
It was so
That's
funny.
exactly what I thought.
I really appreciated even the actors and looking and seeing which actors played who.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. So there was just like, it was so frustrating because there were moments and glimpses and like you'd have a quick glimpse of what this could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of hurt. The Black Doctor?
I don't know who he is.
During the play.
I don't know.
Comment down below because I'm like, listen, did Cyborg leave DC?
Yeah, I don't know who.
I don't know what happened there. So I thought that was interesting. So in the scene where he's with his children watching the Broadway play, did you know that Hawkeye wore a hearing device?
Nah.
I did not. So I thought that was a great way to show us, and that was interesting. You meet Kate's mother and her mother's new man, who's like Jack, who seems super shisty.
He did. He does.
You know, her mother says, you know, Kat, why don't you wear that red dress? I got you. Kat wears a stunning tux. So shout out to you, Kat. Then we see Kat kind of sneak off.
Mm-hmm.
So she's very curious. There's this like fluffy auction, but then there's this real low-key, deep underworld auction that she stumbles upon. And when she shows up, they are auctioning off Ronan's no. At the time it was
blade.
Ronan's blade.
Mm-hmm.
And then stuff goes sideways and she grabs Ronan's suit and thinks it's a good idea to put it on. I don't think she realized it was Ronan's suit when she threw it on.
Right.
She just didn't want them to know that it was in fact her.
No, I think she did know. Actually.
Do you think she knew it was Ronan's?
Yeah.
Well, I know they had mentioned like it's a combo. You have his retractable blade, and then you have the suit. So I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So she thought that was a great fight scene.
Fight scenes are great.
Yeah, we get to see Armand, only to find out that he's dead.
But yeah.
Right, Armand the second, because there's 7 of them.
Right.
And you know we see the tracksuits.
Tracksuit Mafia in the building.
And they're thinking that she's real life Ronin. Right?
Yeah.
And, you know, she saves Hawkeye.
I might have been part of Tracksuit Mafia at one point, man. I used to rock the tracksuits heavy back in the day.
The episode left a lot to be desired, which I'm glad that it rolled right into episode 2. Mm-hmm. They knew what they were doing, very similar to WandaVision, where
That's exactly
you had episode 1 and episode 2.
Yep.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
And we can, we'll include our WandaVision reviews as well, but I don't remember episode 3 of WandaVision being this lackluster.
No, episode 3 is where it turned up.
Right? So, you know, you have episode 2 of this, and this hide and seek. Clint sends his kids back home because now he's got to figure out what's going on with this Ronin suit, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to his daughter, who is Hawkeye's daughter on screen, but she's actually a Russo in real life. Comment down below if you knew that.
I'm not gonna lie. 3 episodes in already. This is probably the last ranked series.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
Just I can see it already.
I think it's funny too.
It can't beat any of the previous.
There are
series.
moments. There are moments where Kat's like, "Yo, Hawkeye, your problem's branding."
I don't care what happens in the future. It just ain't gonna top the other series.
And the thing is, and you were right with that statement. Like, we can't come back to Earth, but it's so crazy because Falcon and Winter Soldier did it so well.
You know what?
I think it was a super serum aspect, but Falcon and Winter Soldier, first of all,
I felt the same way, right, with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm like, psh. But they came out the gate firing.
And they touched base
first episode.
They touched base on subject. So for me,
that was really happening.
For me, Falcon and Winter Soldier is like a great action series with a touch of like Queen Sugar, right? So like it's like or SVU, like you have those real life scenarios.
Lethal Weapon.
This is not.
It's cool. It's okay.
There was one point where, like, you see Clint in, like, a LARPing situation to get the Ronin suit back. That was just weird. I mean, I was happy to see Gills, a.k.a. a black LARPer, because blurs are everywhere. We are in these streets. But the only thing about episode 2 that I really enjoyed was seeing the snow in the New York City landscape.
Okay.
Like the cityscape, like seeing the snow in the cityscape, because anyone that has spent time in New York knows it becomes gray slush in a matter of moments.
Mm-hmm. I ain't
so that was really
anything
pretty
about episode 2 but my nap.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I knew that's where he was with it. So then we waited patiently for this week, episode 3. Echo. Episode 2 episode 2 ended off where we see the tracksuits go and say, hey, we've got them, boss. And we see what looks like could be a Black Widow. Initially, like, you see the red light, you think it's a Black Widow. Then you fast forward to episode 3, Echo. You see a beautiful little girl in class, and you can tell that she is deaf. You then see her signing with her uncle, and you see that amazing bond. So the parallels between her and Kat are there. Kat had that bond and that connection with her father and lost her father at a very young age, where Maya had that connection with her uncle and lost her uncle a little later, but it was at the hands of Ronan, where Kat was saved by the hands of Hawkeye.
Right. So then...
So that was tied in.
Yeah, no. And that was good. But then you see her...
in the dojo.
In the dojo working out, like...
Yeah. And here's the thing. We see that she's an amputee, but more importantly, we see that she is a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
A force to be reckoned with.
She was going in.
She is not, she's laying people out. So we knew we were going to see some good fights. You fast forward to when Ronan was in these streets, okay? Hawkeye was in a dark place. We get it.
Hawkeye's tired.
We see Ronan when, where Hawkeye was as Ronan, and he kills her uncle. And that's when you first see, her uncle was doing some shady stuff.
Yeah, tracksuit.
Right? He was with the tracksuit crew. I know that she wants to avenge him.
Now, I know
but,
you didn't peep it.
he's not perfect.
But in the little flashback sequence, and they were at the park, and the hand touched her face.
Yes.
Did that give you anything? You didn't
yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Wait, I'll get to it. Absolutely it did.
I mean, it happened in this sequence
absolutely it did. It didn't dawn on me until later.
Okay.
So I connected the dots. I did love that adult Maya, although she's wearing a leather biker jacket, she has stripes down one of her sleeves.
All right. Well,
so
we got to get to that, like, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because something happened previous to that.
Okay, so then let me just say this.
Okay.
Let me just say this then. Kat assumes that Maya is in charge of the tracksuits, and Hawkeye clearly says, no, she's not. There is somebody above her. Yep. Somebody you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
Let's just say it, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Kingpin.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that's Kingpin's hand.
All right. Well,
with the suit. But I have some concerns about the suit.
We didn't talk about it, but I shouted out Easter egg. Just so you know that I knew. This is what made me know already that it was Kingpin.
What did you say?
The garage that they were in was Fat Boy Garage.
I didn't notice that. So
once I seen the garage that, she went and seen her uncle dying in, it said Fat Boy Garage. I said, okay, they working for Kingpin.
They have to get the guy that plays Kingpin on the Netflix series.
Who, Vincent?
But what was the Netflix series called? I only watched Luke Cage on the Netflix. Daredevil. They have to. I feel like he played such a good Kingpin.
No, that's going to be the Kingpin.
Okay. I can't imagine anyone else.
Yeah, nah.
So we did see Kingpin. All right, so you see Maya like trying to.
It even sounded like his voice.
I
now you got to
tell.
go back.
Yeah, we'll have to go back. But you see Maya like trying to, be like, where's Ronan? And Clint Clint's not lying when he says Black Widow killed Ronan.
Right.
And I was there.
That was good. I liked how that was a good play on words.
I very much so appreciate us being in Hawkeye's world with him being hearing impaired. Because I know what it's like for me with my vision driving at night or without, Corey makes fun of me, but when I don't have my contacts on, most of the time I'm wearing my glasses, guys, but the glare with the lighting, he won't let me. Anyway, if I don't have either one of those, I'm like right here. So I appreciated that. I could still be super with bad vision. So I was okay with that.
But even old girl, she's like, yo, you using technology.
You're depending too much on it.
You would be better without it.
Shout out to the Series C.
Yeah.
If you're not watching C on Apple Plus, get into it and let us know. If
Which
you
would
are,
make sense,
let us know
right?
in the comments.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, let us know in the comments because I think I would really like to see how many people are feeling it and interact with people for season 3. Anyway, you have them, Cat kind of like confronting them, their escape. The fight was great. But
yo, the slow-mo on the arrows when he was shooting them, that was fire.
That was
real
fire.
Matrixy.
Very Matrixy, which then annoyed me when they had the chase scene.
In the car? I love that too. It was like the camera was on a gimbal and it was just like the car was turning, but the shot stayed the same. That was good. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad that you appreciated the videography of it all.
Yeah.
Guys, listen. They lost me with the Play-Doh arrow. I clocked out with the Play-Doh arrow.
Nah.
They brought me back to life with the PIM technology arrow.
Fire.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
But the Play-Doh arrow...
Play-Doh arrow was cool.
The effects of that were giving me 80s Ghostbuster Slimer. and I couldn't move forward. So I'm glad that they did the PIM. I appreciated the music in this episode more. I don't know if it's because it's December now and I'm in the mood for the holiday music.
I didn't really key in on any music. Like it didn't stand out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate it. I just it ends with Kat saying, let's go to my family home. We'll break in and break into the security side of it. And then Jack pulls Ronan's blade on Ronan, aka Hawkeye. And that was the end.
Mm-hmm.
Overall,
it's okay. I mean, I'm going to watch it. You got to come into this like they're comic books, right? So it's just a comic book that is okay that I probably wouldn't pick off the shelf. But being as though that it's on Disney Plus, I will watch it. But that book, the Hawkeye comic book, that probably would stay on the shelf.
Here is the thing. I will sing the praises of Disney Plus all day long.
It's okay.
It's very hard because you hit us with Eternals. And then you hit us with this. You guys need to regroup. We went from Marvel can't miss to Marvel take a minute and regroup.
It ain't even bad. That's the part that behooves me.
Shout out to Darren Fleet.
It's not even bad stuff. Like, if this came on NBC and it was just a regular show about a marksman or a sniper or something, I would probably watch it and it would probably be great to me. But we hold it to a different standard because it's Marvel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot recall the last time I was checking for a series on network TV, let alone NBC.
Blacklist.
We haven't watched Blacklist in years.
SVU.
I don't like SVU. You do.
Criminal Intent. I mean, not Criminal Intent, the new one. Organized Crime. I watched that.
I don't.
See? Because you a hater.
I'd rather watch real life crime.
Not me. I need my deaths made up, okay?
Nope.
I don't need somebody walking in somebody's crib and finding some bodies on some real stuff. I'm cool.
Guys,
give me the fake stuff.
My part-time job is in forensics. Just so you know.
Yeah, little baby Dexter.
I just wish, I don't know. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think. What do you think is coming up next? I don't know if there's going to be more about dragons because now we know Kingpin's going to be there. And
but Kingpin can introduce a lot of people now. You know what I'm saying? You can get Daredevil. I doubt if they do that, but I don't leave nothing out of the reach of Marvel.
It
you
is
know what
December,
I'm saying?
though. You try this out in April. This is like you trying to cook for the first time on Thanksgiving.
They should have swapped. They actually should have swapped this with What If. Like, if What If was popping right now, that would be crazy during the holiday season.
Yeah.
You sell way more toys. You could get the little What If. Yo, Marvel, call me, man. I got you.
You know what, guys? I'm glad that we were here with you. And that's really about it that I have to say about the first 3 episodes. So, if you haven't done so already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like this video. Join the conversation in the comments. Let us know what you think. We will be here for you next week from the Hawkeye standpoint. But we've also got some holiday stuff going on. And if you haven't checked, we were at the Sweetest Place on Earth for their Christmas Candy Lane. We'll include that as well. But until the next time, guys.
Keep tripping.
But Marvel, stop tripping. Just stop. Bye, guys.